Hello everyone, and welcome to another Bush Hog video. I know I was gonna say, or I was gonna do the dating video. I still plan on it. I just need to fucking get my retarded ass brain in gear to actually make the video. Um, because last time I tried, I just fucked it up and I lost all track of what I wanted to say, and it didn't turn out well. What I want to talk about today is I just watched a video called "What Happened to the All-Female League of Legends Team," which I had heard about this before from a video game donkey video, and I kind of wanted to touch on it because basically what happens in the video is he's talking about how in League of Legends these all girls teams started forming, and then one actually got put into the big boys tournament, and they got fucking shredded. Um, Never won a game, had the record for the fastest loss in any LCS game, or LCL, which is the Russian equivalent of LCS. It's just a big tournament. It's where all the best players play and that kind of shit. And I was thinking about it. I said, first off, I want a disclaimer, even though I don't fucking talk to any women that aren't my fiance and my daughter. If you're a girl and you're watching this, I have no problem if a girl gets good at a video game and plays pro. But the fact of the matter is, it only happens in very rare, rare cases. So with that in mind, I was thinking about it to myself as I was watching the video, and I was like, what, in my opinion, is the issue with this? Why is this pro play? You never really see any girls in it. You do see girls that are pros in sports, even though um, I don't really like fuck like nobody cares about most women's sports. I guess I'm gonna say it, but it depends on the sport. Like there's a lot of Olympic female weightlifters, diving and shit like that girls get really good at. But I remember hearing about um, somebody said, and I guess I can't say that I know this is true, but if you took the absolute best female tennis player, what's her name, Serena Williams or something like that, and put her up against the men, that a guy more than likely in the somewhere in the like 50% skill level would dominate her. Meaning like he's not at the top, but he's not at the bottom. He's like somewhere in the middle of the pro players would just absolutely shit on her. I, I don't know if that's a physical thing, but there is no physical shit in video games, okay? There's nothing. It's all mental because you're just. I mean, other than muscle memory in your hands and the fucking keyboard or controller or whatever. Take a sip of beer. It's not like physical contact sports where women just biologically uh, can't do as well as a man because they don't have the strength or the endurance. That's just a hard fact. Like same way it's a fucking hard fact that I'm probably never gonna be a fucking NBA player because I'm 5'9" and I'm fucking fat and I suck at basketball. Like it's just a physical limitation. And but anyway, so I said, well, if it's not a physical limitation for them, they have just as much opportunity to get good at the game as a guy does. That means it must be a psychological thing. So I'm gonna dive into it. And this is just in theory. I'm not a fucking psychologist. Maybe I'm full of shit. But I think the biggest thing that makes girls not really take games all the way to the pro level, even if they do get relatively good at the game, there's a lot of girls that get good at games, but they never get all the way to the fucking top. And I think a lot of that has to do with girls typically play video games for fun. They have not been bred, hang on, over these thousands of years. For men, everything is in competition. Everything we do, it is always competition. And that is number one among ourselves, and number two, it's a lot of it is to try and impress women. You know, who's the strongest, who's the fastest, who works the hardest, who makes the most money, and hang on a second. Anyway, as I was saying before I was interrupted, everything for men is competition from the time we're children. It's in our nature. It's been that way forever. This translates into video games. Most girls play video games that they like and that they enjoy. Things like fucking. If you look at any girl streamer, they are normally playing Terraria, fucking Stardew Valley, um, you know, like casual shit. And that's what they like to play, and they have fun while they play. I don't know if you've ever watched a fucking male streamer, uh, or if you are a guy and you play video games. 90% of the time, I am not having fun. The only fun I get is when I have succeeded and I have won at the game. As a man, I derive my fun from the victory of whatever I'm doing and from the satisfaction of doing something well. Not from the game itself. It doesn't matter if I play fucking Team Fortress, Call of Duty, fucking Battlefield. I only get satisfaction when I do well at what I'm trying to do, if that makes sense. So it's almost like games aren't fun for men as much as just the competition of playing a game, because I can't fucking go out right now at 9 o'clock at night drunk off my ass and like go play a game of football. I wish I could, but I can't. What I can do is hop on a video game, and I think that's what draws men to it, because you always have access to this. Even like little nerdy dorky guys, somewhere deep down in there is still the instincts of a man. And this is the sole thing that drives men to the top, because they fucking can't stand to lose. So everything, it's like every game they play, they have to, like, even for me, like, just research everything, look up what's the best, how do I do this, what's the best strategy here, test it, play with it, experiment, fucking, you know, take it to what's the highest level I can take it to. And sometimes, you know, you get to a point where you just can't be any better. But how many young guys get into video games and within, I mean, fuck, there's like 12-year-olds that are playing at the top level of Fortnite right now, which I know is a meme game, but in reality, that Fortnite has an extremely high skill cap. The guys that play at the top level of that game are fucking insane, and a lot of them aren't even 18. Like that is the determination where these kids are playing fucking 12, 13 hours a day just running through these practice ranges for building and shooting and all this shit on that game. They're taking it to that level, even as a young man, and that's crazy to me. You don't typically see that in girls, just because in reality, girls don't have fun with that kind of stuff. Even when girls play competitive games, 90% of the time, they're happy just to play the healer. Why? Because the healer is fun. They don't really have to stress out about. There is no competition. Let me take a sip of beer. In being a healer, there's none. You're not trying to see who heals the most. It is a woman's natural nurturing instinct that makes them enjoy being a healer, because they basically get to nurture their team, and they are needed in a way that only the healer can provide, the same way a woman in a household provides a role that only she can do, because men don't have that same level of compassion and nurturing. Like, men aren't really nurturers. We kind of suck at that shit. It's not our role. But you get a girl on the fucking healing role, and, you know, she's appreciated by her team when they're not telling her to shut the fuck up. And she has her own special role that she finds fun, and she really doesn't give a fuck. She, like, for example, you take Mercy players in Overwatch. How many female Mercy players do you ever see pull out their gun? Maybe one or two. 90% of them just sit there with, which if you don't play Overwatch, Mercy is basically just a very easy healing character. She has a fucking a magic staff that shoots out a healing beam that locks onto her healing target, and she has an ability that even lets her just fly to them. So she basically just follows the DPS and tanks around the map willingly, and it's really easy, and that's it. But girls love that shit. There's a million other healers in that game, and girls don't play any of them because the other healers typically have something to do with actually killing people, not assisting the team and just healing, or Mercy also gives a damage boost, which girls fucking rarely make any use of, if I'm gonna be honest. So what I'm getting at here is, and I'm kind of gonna loop this back around because this rant is just off the rip. Like I said, I was just watching the video, which I'll leave a link to the video in the bio or the description if you want to check it out. I didn't make any notes. I was just thinking, and I said, you know what? I got it on my chest. I want to get it off. So in my conclusion, which this gameplay is pretty long, so I might just let it ride. But in conclusion, I think that the reason girls don't get to the highest level of video games is because it's not fun. These guys that are getting to this high level, they live in gamer houses. These guys are doing scrims 10 hours a day, sometimes more. What female even wants to fucking play a video game for 10 hours a day? I don't even want to play a video game for 10 hours a day, and I'm a dude. But I will tell you that sometimes I get on a game with the boys, and we start fucking winning. We start rolling through some matches, and things are going well. And yeah, next thing I know, I've been playing for fucking 5 or 6 hours straight. It happens. I don't like casual games. I tried to play Minecraft for a while, which a lot of guys like Minecraft, and, you know, shouts out to them. Shout out to the Minecraft players. But, I don't like any of those games. Most of the games I play now are just games that, in my opinion, simulate work. I play shit like House Flipper, and even when I play Red Dead Redemption Online, all I'm doing is just doing my, basically my jobs, and trying to make money. But I guess that's gonna wrap it up. Women don't, in majority, get to the highest level of games because women play for fun and men play to win. So I'm gonna let this gameplay finish out. And I just want to add, I don't feel like there's a right or a wrong, but this question keeps getting asked, and nobody really wants to fucking say it. They're like, well, why don't girls get to the highest level of the video game? Why are there no pros? I'm just gonna fucking say it. That's why. Girls don't care about winning that much. If they lose, they're fine with that as long as they had fun. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I know this probably wasn't the best video I ever made, but I guess I'm happy just to talk to myself about it for 15 minutes. I'm going to let this gameplay finish. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, or leave a comment and tell me I'm a sexist bigot if you didn't like it, and I'll let you know that I don't care. So anyway, bye.
Damn, of course, Pyro's the king of assists, apparently.
Yeah, Pyro's the best.
Well, let's use a shotgun, then he's alright.
Yeah.
They're about to break it. Oh my god.
We're pushing with Uber now. Please come in. Sentry's down.
Good job.
Damn, I need healing really bad. Okay, hold up.
Plant yourself on the point, mister. Sentry going up.
Really, dude? It's always a freaking explosion. Since I get me, I really gotta start putting this freaking
Plant
game
yourself
now.
on that darn point, mister.
I got 2 kills as freaking Pyro. I'll just play it to that minus 1, alright.
Good shit. Good shit.
There's
Plant
a
yourself on that darn point.
yeah, sentry. It's on the corner. You can walk outside the door.
Thanks. Grenades, grenades! We got a sniper over there. Oh, god damn it.
Damn, man.
They do not let up.
I almost have Uber. We're pushing in now. Please come in. Go, go, go now. Sentry's down.
Let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Use all your close range weapons. Nice!
Good shit.
Hey, I don't even play Fortress and I'm doing something.